party people, it's Lycona Dacheechee here, and today I wanted to go over target settings. We're going to be going through each one, seeing what they do, seeing how they work on the battlefield, and we're just going to get right into it. Originally I wanted to make a video on filters and settings, but it was getting a bit long, so I just split them into two, shortened them up, and I'm redoing this intro. If you want to learn more about targeting, check out my full targeting guide in the description below. It's very long, it's very detailed, and it goes over pretty much everything in this video and like a whole bunch of like theories and like different ideas on targeting. For this video, I'm going to assume that you know your basic targeting guides like hard targeting, soft targeting, focus targeting, selecting NPCs, selecting nearest target, all of that good stuff. So hopefully you'll find some stuff in this video that'll be really helpful, but let's get right into it. Alright, so I've switched back to my Bard so that way it'll be a little bit more easy to explain some of the different features on this next set of targeting stuff. So let's get right into it. We'll go to Escape, and then we'll go to Character Configuration, and then to Target. So pretty much right here, we'll just start at the very top, and we'll go all the way through the bottom. Everything is very well organized, and we'll go through each one of them to sort of explain exactly what they do. So automatically lock on target when initiating auto attack. Now, what does this mean? Right, we always ask that question. I'm going to click apply. I don't like to use this, but here's what it does. If I select this guy and I auto target, you see exactly what happened there? We focused in on that target. We locked it. So now when I move around, I'm trying to actually move my camera away from it, and it's not letting me. It's basically we're focused in on this target. And if we select the other one and start attacking that, we attack another target. I think this is really jarring, but it might have a place for you during your preferences. So that's exactly what that does. It locks us in. It focuses our camera on it so we can keep tabs on that target, and we can zoom all the way in and zoom all the way out. But that's what that does. So let's go back to our character configuration, go to target. I'm going to deselect this. This is okay. Now here's the cool thing. Automatically face target when using action. Now, I think this is very, very powerful, but it also is very, very tricky too. Here's what it does. So let's say I got this guy, right? And I'm faced like over this way. I don't even know why I'm faced over this way, but I wanted to attack this guy, right? I hit an action, it automatically faces target to there. Alright, so if I did this, you see how I'm not auto-attacking anymore? Like I'm not auto-attacking that guy, even though it says right here I'm auto-attacking. If I turn into here, it's going to start auto-attacking. So your character has directional abilities, right? Now what that does, that button that we just did, is that if I enable an action, my character is going to automatically turn to that target and attack it. This is really powerful, especially if you're trying to run around and your character's faced every sort of like which crazy direction, and you still want to be able to target like this guy, you'll be able to. And also a neat little trick too is that if you're running away, you can, if you have it set up, you can also fire behind you, which is pretty neat. It's one of the features. I use it all the time. It's great. Hey guys, so I wanted to insert a video because I could finally explain this next setting that we're going to go over. So if you go here to hit escape, go to your character configuration, go to target, and then it's this setting right here. It's enable auto target when no target specified. Of course, what does this mean? And we'll go over it right now. As you can see here, I don't have anything targeted. If I were to hit X and target this guy, I would have this guy targeted. So I'm going to cancel out, and what we're going to do is, let's just say we're minding our own business. Now pay attention to this gigas right here. And here's what's going to happen. Now that was completely automatic. The soft targeting circle automatically attached itself to the giga who was attacking me. I didn't have to push anything on the keyboard. That's essentially what it does. And here's another neat thing. I'm going to cancel out. So I've just canceled. It just did it again. I didn't touch the keyboard. That's automatic. that's what that feature is that when you don't have a target selected, it's going to automatically select a target that's attacking you. So without any further ado, let's get back into the other settings. Thank you, Mr. Giga, for helping us out with this. I'll give you a big hug. So let's go back to it. Character configuration, target. This guy right here. This is pretty neat. So, ground targeting settings. These settings are when you have this is it right here. This is ground targeting. Other examples are a limit break for like casters. I forget what the scholars are, but if they put the little shield down, that is what it is. And as you notice, it follows my cursor around. So I can take my cursor, I can put it all the way over there. When it turns purple, you can't put it there, but when it turns orange, that's about the range, right? That's the range of your AoE. Now let's go back into that setting. Let's do character configuration, target, and go here, and then you can choose unlock. Now this is cool, I just discovered it yesterday, but if we choose it again, now check it out. It doesn't follow my cursor around, but it follows my camera. So this is kind of cool in the essence that you have the different options. Like you can have it follow your camera. Like you can see how in the distance I rotate my camera up, it goes further away. I lower it down, it goes closer. It's pretty neat. I don't like it because it doesn't have the fine-tuning placement of a mouse cursor. But it's an option there. If you want it, it's cool. If not, hey, it's cool too. It's a neat little feature. So we'll move that back towards my preferences. Now, target display settings. Highlight potential targets. I personally don't like this. However, if you have some difficulty maybe seeing mobs or they're off in the distance, see how it puts a little yellow marker around the enemy here? This allows you to definitely see the outline. It basically just gives you a guarantee of like, hey, is this the guy that I'm targeting? Like, yeah. I don't like to use it, but there are plenty of people that do, and that's what that guy does. So, and you guessed it, character configuration and target. I'll deselect this. Display target ring. Now, if we choose this, and I select myself, you can see on the ground that there's nothing around me, right? But if I go back to character configuration, target, display target ring, click apply, click OK, and now do you see that right there? This guy right here is very, very handy, and actually we'll select this guy right here, and we'll go through sort of some of the targetings. Hey, what's up? What's up, buddy? We're just gonna borrow your feet. That is your targeting ring right here. Now, with the targeting ring, I recommend that everybody always have it on all the time. And here's why. Because the targeting ring will show you which way the target is facing. The target ring will also tell you the rear, which this guy right here, this empty part, is the rear for monks and dragoons who really need to have the flank and the rear. And then this guy right here is your flank. So in other words, if I'm attacking a mob like right here, you can see that the cone is I'm attacking his flank, and back here I'm going to be attacking his rear. Also, the direction of the mob is really important. For instance, turn 4 of the Binding Coil Bahamut, where the spinner rooks will come out and pox will get cast. You need to just check out the direction of those things that are aiming in order to avoid pox. There's some other directional AoEs that happen that do not have like the ground targeting. They don't have their aggro ground target available, so those are some things to keep in mind. Really powerful thing. Everybody should have it. It's on by default. It's very cool. So I did some research on a couple of settings that I didn't know before, and we'll get into those right now. Hit escape, go to character configuration, and then go to target, and it's this guy right here. It's display target lines. What do these do? Let's say I go over here and I start attacking this guy. What you're going to see is a little graphic line that goes sort of like an up and down towards me. And that's because you can see those graphic lines. You saw Chi-Chi like have a graphic line there, and as you can see, this is exactly what they're doing. This dummy is sort of targeting both of us, and that's what that line means. It basically means that if that line is going from you to an enemy, then you're attacking it, and if that line is going from an enemy to you, it's targeting you. And I think as well as Chi-Chi, if I do this, that's exactly what the targeting lines do. Just check them out. They really don't affect anything with like targeting and whatnot, but we'll get into this next set of settings as well. If you hit escape and go to character configuration, again, go to target and scroll down to these right here, these click filter settings. Now here's the things. Here's what's interesting about this. This is primarily a controller setup, and I'll post them in the link below. But what I've found out is that these guys right here, back in September of 2013, were actually broken. These didn't work. It didn't matter if you selected all or friends, or selected any of these. And what they were supposed to do is that on the controller, when you hit X, it was supposed to filter out these guys. Like whatever you had here, it was supposed to filter out those enemies when you hit X on a controller. I don't know if it has been fixed. If you guys know, post it in the comments below, and I'll try to make an annotation in this video. But as of right now, I've tried my damnedest to do everything with these guys, and it just hasn't. I haven't figured out like a way to make it work, to actually show you what they do. But it is. But there was a developer, and I'll post that link in the comments below, or in the description, about how this was broken back in that time. I don't know if they fixed it or not. All right, guys, we're gonna address one more setting, and then we're gonna wrap it up. So hit escape, go to character configuration, go to target. Scroll down here to display aggro lines. What do these do? If you take a look at these forest fungi, did you just see that right there? Those yellow lines that are sort of going to every other enemy. What that means is if I attack this enemy, then all these other enemies that have the lines going to them are also going to attack me. So let's just see that in action, right? So those guys are going to aggro me, and if I do this, now as you can see, all of these guys are coming in, and they're gonna provide the beatdown for us. But we're not gonna let them. We're gonna thank them for helping us out on explaining what those aggro lines are. And that's it for settings. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I certainly enjoyed making it. Don't forget to like, favorite, and subscribe to my channel and this video. And I just enjoy helping you guys out, helping out the community, making the gameplay for Final Fantasy a lot smoother, a lot better, interfaces, that kind of thing. Again, I hope you guys enjoy. I hope it helps you out in your world travels in Eorzea. And without further ado, I am Lycona Dacheechee, and I will catch you guys next time. We'll do a little wave. Configuration, target, display target lines. Take 4. Aw, you kidding me? Really? Game?